Hi, I'm Jasmine, and today I'm going to be teaching you how I do my makeup. If you're a beginner or you're still, trying to learn how to do makeup, this is the video that you're looking for because this is the most basic makeup that I do whenever I want to feel pretty or if I want to go out. And also, the makeup products that I'll be using are going to be very affordable, so that's also going to be a plus point. So, if you want to learn how to do makeup and if you want to start, you better watch this video. Firstly, I go on with my Inside Concealer. This thing is really nice because it does not feel heavy on my skin, so I always use this one. Also, make sure that the concealer is of your shade. Do not choose anything lighter because that is gonna make your eyes look a little grey. So that is not exactly what we want. So make sure that the concealer is of your shade. And also dab your blender. You do not have to go and glide it. Don't do that. Don't. You're ruining the main part of your base, so don't do that. That's something that is gonna ruin everything. Don't do it. Just you know blend it. It takes a little time. You will have to give it time. You don't have to make your skin look bad, okay? Also, I use it here because I think this area on my face is a little darker than most of my face, so I want them to look equally lighten up. Also, there are many people who use concealer after they blush, so if you want to do that you can do it as well, but I prefer using my concealer before my blush. I don't know why, I just prefer it. So also, I love water-based tints. I forgot to tell you what I was using. I am using Etude House water tint in, I don't know what shade. I'll tell you if you want to know. I love water-based tints because I don't know, they just make me feel like I am so red and pretty. Also, I have blush blindness, so if you do not like using this much blush, it's totally fine. You should use it a little less. I have really bad blush blindness, so I like looking like a tomato. So let's forget the part where I said that. And yeah, I'm gonna be layering my blush with this Mars uh, blush blush. Also, this is like really nice and it's like one of the best shades I have. So I'm gonna be layering it up with this one. And also, I am not using any brushes or any blender. I just use blender for my concealer. It is totally okay if you're doing it with your hand if you do not have a lot of products, but if you have a blush brush, or if you have anything you want to use it with, you can also use that. I use it with my hand, and I think blending with my hands make it a lot easier. I just feel like that. I have a brush to blend this, but I just prefer with my hands because I just feel like me makes me look better. I feel so it's totally fine if you're using a brush, and if you feel like using with hands is gonna mess up everything, it's okay if you want to use a brush or a blender. That's totally fine. That's up to you. Now we're gonna be using Fit Me finishing powder. It's really nice, I think. I think if you're under a budget, this one is like bomb. I only use it in this area because my nose is really oily and my whole skin is a little dry. So I keep my, skincare very nourishing, by the way. So if you want to use it on your whole face, that's up to you. I only use it in this area. Also, now comes my favorite part of the makeup. It's the mascara. I recently lost my eyelash curler, so we're gonna skip that part. If you have it, use it because it makes your eyelashes look really pretty. So if you have an eyelash curler, use it. I'm gonna be using kajal now because I feel like I look pretty with kajal. If you think that kajal does not suit your face, it's okay, you can skip this part. I'm gonna be using it though. Now we're gonna do our lip. Firstly, I'm gonna line my lips with a lip liner, brown one, and then I'm gonna fill up with a lipstick that is nudish. But one thing that I do not overline my lips. If you prefer overlining your lips, that is totally fine. This is how it should be looking like. Now we're gonna be filling it up with a lighter nudish lipstick. And we're done. This is the exact makeup routine that I follow whenever I want to go out and hang out with my friends, go out with my sister, or maybe go to a cafe. If you like this, do not forget to comment and subscribe my channel. I'm going to be posting more cute videos for you guys. Bye. See you in the next video.